Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for being here. To those of you who have been here, thank you so much for coming back. I truly love and appreciate this community. Today we're going to be doing a full spread for the Divine Feminine. See what's going on here with the Divine Feminine. Now, just to let you guys know, I do higher vibrational readings. So what might come out is anything with regards to ascension, anything with regards to self-love, anything with regards to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine connection for counterparts. I don't know what's going to come out. This is kind of just, I'm setting the intention for the Divine Feminine to see what's going on with them, for the collective. But if you guys have been on this channel with me for a while, you know that it's kind of hit or miss when I'm channeling. So let's see what's going on. We're going to get right into it. Remember, if you want a personal private reading where I tap into your energies, specifically, I'm running a sale for the full spreads and the half spreads. It's just, you know, the amount of cards and the amount of time that I channel for. So go ahead and look at the description box below. It's $10 off for the full spread and the half spread. Okay. Whew. Divine Feminine. Where is the Divine Feminine? Okay, we're going to use the Angel Answers. I was called to this deck as just an overall energy and overall check-in first, and then we'll get into some tarot. So let's see what's happening here. Divine Feminine. Where's the Divine Feminine? I feel like the Divine Feminine is detaching a little bit from the connection, perhaps even withdrawing a little bit. I know that's the energy that I'm in, so I don't know if I'm picking up on the segment of the collective that I'm a part of. Just kind of focusing on their own thing. The love for the Divine Masculine is unwavering, but just kind of detaching and being like, okay, you know, I'm going to focus on me. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing, and when you're ready, come on in. When you're ready, no more chasing. That's what I'm hearing. No more chasing. No more attaching, no more expectations, feeling a sense of freedom, which I've personally been feeling for the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I'm being called to say this again, 2 weeks ago, I was in a place, I did say this in a couple of my other readings, I was in a place where I could feel that there was a cycle closing out. I just wanted to let go. Not of this connection entirely, but just to, like, let go of that attachment that I was feeling, that, you know, just, you know, if it's not my Divine Masculine, it's going to be somebody else, because I'm feeling the energy, and I was just in that place of just let go of, you know, wanting this relationship, let go of wanting whatever is happening here, because, you know, I felt like clearly he's not wanting this, so just, you know, he wasn't coming forward, he wasn't communicating, and I'm just let go, just get me out of this stagnant energy. I didn't want to be in it anymore. And it was a Saturday night. And I was begging my angels, begging God, begging my spirit guides. I'm like, just please let me let go. Just let me end this cycle. And what happened was they were showing me vision after vision after vision, memory after memory after memory of me and my divine counterpart, me and my Divine Masculine, all the happy memories that we had shared. And it was almost painful because it was almost like if they had shown me all the negative, like I could have, you know, been in that anger and just been like, okay, forget this. I'm done with this. I feel defeated. I'm letting go. But they were showing me all the good, all the happy memories. And it was almost painful. And I was saying, what is this? What is this? Why are you showing this to me? And I very clearly heard them say, you have to let go of the good for the new to come in. You're clinging so tightly to the happy memories with him because you're afraid that you're not going to have this chance again. But it's just holding you both back. It's holding you both back. You have to let go of the past completely. You have to let go of any mistrust, any pain, and the resentment that you feel towards your Divine Masculine for the push and the pull, the hot and the cold, the in and the out. Yes. But you also have to let go of, for me especially, you have to let go of the happiness, the memories that I was replaying over in my head because they were so precious to me, because I was afraid that we wouldn't have that chance again, and I was holding on too tightly to that. And what happened was I felt a sense of wholeness within me. I felt a sense of freedom in this connection. I felt a sense of belief and faith and knowing again that he is my divine masculine, and that is not going to change. And whether we come together or not, knowing that we will come together. If you believe, there's something better. If you let go, there's something better in store. If you believe and have faith, there's something better that's coming, and he came. He came. And listen to the Ascensions Confessions video, episode 12, in the playlist box. I'll link it in the description box below down there if I remember. But the next day, he was there, surprising me. And it was the exact daydream I had had of how I wanted it to manifest. And I didn't expect it, I was just on my porch, enjoying the day. I had been called as an impulse to go out on my porch and just enjoy the day, enjoy the moment. And it was like the day was full of miracles. I was just in a state of appreciation, and all of a sudden he pulled up to the curb. All of a sudden he was there. It was because I let go of all the moments that we had had before. Let the past be in the past, even those precious moments, so that something new, something fresh could really begin. And here he was, his higher self. I don't know if his 3D self knows this, but his higher self, at least, his higher self was trying to come in. And here I was, in a sense, blocking it, because I was still holding on out of fear that those happier memories, that I wouldn't have precious moments again with him, because I was mistrusting him, because he wasn't coming forward. And I'm like, well, that's it for this connection. Maybe he didn't feel it. Maybe he doesn't understand it. And I just have to let it go. Maybe he doesn't want to see me again. Maybe he doesn't want to talk to me again. Maybe I was, mistaking this connection all along. Come back to a place of believing. Come back to that place of faith. Come back to that place of knowing. Come back to that place of understanding that you have to let go for the something new, the something fresh to come in. And we're not just talking about someone else. Maybe for some of you there is somebody else. But if we're talking about true divine counterparts, you have to let go of the past of who they were, even the good parts, so that they can be who they fully are. Just as you've transformed, so are they. So are they. We have in the near future of the deck. This is happening very soon. Okay, so I feel like that's what was needed to be said. So we're going to get into the tarot. So divine feminines, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to do both. We're going to do recent past, current energies, and the near future. And we're also going to do the current energies for the head space, heart space, and the physical world for the divine feminines. So divine feminines. You know what? I'm going to get being called to this deck. This is the Divine Feminine deck by Megan Watterson. I'm actually being called to this, so there might be an additional message here for what's going on with the Divine Feminine. I have a feeling this is pertaining to her own power, stepping into her own power. Really embracing not just the Empress energy, but they're showing me the High Priestess. Really embracing that sacredness, the sacredness of who she is. Really embracing that. What do you have to say for the Divine Feminine? What do you have to say for the Divine Feminine? Open vessel. I'm hearing open vessel, and I'm thinking, am I an open vessel because I always open myself up as a vessel for the Holy Spirit, for divine channeling, but I keep hearing open vessel, and I'm like, is that me? Am I being an open vessel now? But what I'm hearing is for the divine feminines, being an open vessel for the divine feminines, for the light to flood in, for the light to flood in, for the love to flood in, being an open vessel. In a state of allowing. I'm seeing the heart chakra just completely open now, unblocked. You guys, I channeled a very powerful message. It actually caught me out of bed one night. The energy had been building over 2 days and was just so strong that they had me I couldn't wait. And I'm going to link it in the description box below. It's special channeled messages for twin flames. And it's all about how this connection is so much deeper than we can even imagine. Our mission is so much more than we can even imagine. Um, it is, I'm feeling that same energy start to build here again. It is very, it's so much more than the 3D. We like to focus on the 3D relationship because that is what we can see, right? That's the external. We're in these bodies, we're in this physical incarnation, in this life for our own evolution, for our own growth, for our own soul growth, but we're living this life. So, of course, we want to focus on the physical relationship with our divine counterpart. But there is so much going on in the ethers, in the ethereal realm. There's so much going on in the higher dimensions that we are just starting to understand. And that I'm getting is that is starting to flood through into our consciousness. It's shifting our consciousness. It is coming through on as an understanding of what we're meant to do here in this partnership on a galactic level, on a universal level. It is so much bigger than just changing the paradigm of this planet. It's so much bigger than just raising the vibrations of this planet and bringing us into more and more love and harmony. This is light against darkness. This is, they're showing me, okay, oh boy, this is deep. They're showing me the earth, and they're showing me a shadow over the earth, and they're saying this is how it has been for millennia, since the beginning. There was a very rare time where we knew true love, true unconditional love, and I'm not talking about the romantic love. Yes, that's a part of it because that's part of our incarnation, that's part of this love that we feel with our divine counterpart, that's part of our purpose, to experience, love in all shapes and sizes and forms, but this love is deep. This love goes so much deeper. This is bringing light not just to earth, but as it comes to earth, it filters. They're telling me into the cosmos. It filters into the rest of the cosmos. This love is so much deeper. It is a true understanding of divine love. It is bringing light to the darkness. Bringing light to the darkness. It is battling the dark that once was. What does that mean? Battling the dark that once was. The dark that tries to rise again is what I'm hearing. Battling, it's time to battle that darkness with light. And that light is this love. This mission is so much bigger than your sole purpose here on earth. This mission is so much bigger than coming together here on earth to, my ears are ringing and my nose is itching. It is so much bigger than what we can even know. Okay, no, they don't want me to say that, and I'm not going to say that. They gave me, okay, yeah. They keep giving me images, and then they keep pulling back. And I keep hearing that it's not time. It's time, the hourglass is running out, it's time for this connection. But what they're showing me, it's almost like they're showing me the images and they're giving me brief glimpses of understanding, but when I try to articulate it, it's like they're pulling back. And it's like they keep saying, no, it's not time. It's not time for you. It's not time for you. It's not time for me to understand wholly. Okay. All right, what do you have to say? What do you have to say here? I really want to say it, though. I really want to say it. Jesus. Damn it. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. Okay. So we have... Good. Okay. We have Joan of Arc on the bottom of the deck, Warrior of Light. I have still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Joan stood for her truth. She stood for what she believed in, did not waver in her convictions, even though everybody told her she was insane for hearing voices. She was burned at the stake for this. She was burned at the stake for what she believed in. But she brought her army to victory through that faith in the light of who she was and the light of what she believed in and the light of her connection. She brought her army to victory. This is the light battling the darkness. The light battling the darkness. The faith battling the doubt. This is a new era. We also got Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. What I'm hearing here is in perpetuity. Is that the phrase, in perpetuity? Which just means always and forever. Always and forever. I'm going to actually get the book here. Staying true to who you are. Staying true to the light even though the darkness tries to block you out. Staying true to the light. Hold on, this book is not in alphabetical order and that drives me nuts. It's not in any significant order is what I can see, but it is what it is. I'm starting at the beginning again. We're starting at the beginning. Starting at the beginning. What the hell does that mean? This is going to be the weirdest. I'm going to need them to pull back. Unless they're ready to really give me those messages, I'm going to need them to pull back because they're just being so cryptic right now. And it's like they're giving me visions and they're giving me, they're showing me symbols and they're not giving me anything to interpret, to decipher those symbols. Okay, but I'm gonna read from the book and see if there's anything here. Where is this? Where is this one? What? Okay, maybe we're not gonna read from the book. Where is this? I almost want to just start this video over. Like, I just almost want to start this reading over. It's like they want to give me a taste. Here we go. It's like they want to give me a taste of something, and then they're pulling back because they're saying it's not the right time. But at the same time, they're saying it is the right time. It's the right time for this divine connection. They're saying it's the right time for this divine connection. They're showing me the hourglass again, and the sand running out. It's the right time for this connection. It's the right time for unions. They're saying unions are needed here. Unions are needed at this time. This love for you to come together, and this love for you to fuse energies, merge energies, to come back into that oneness together, that sacred connection, that sacred love. It's time for that. But it's not time to reveal all, they're saying. They're showing me the high priestess. They're showing me the curtain. They're saying the veil will drop, but we can't give you everything at once because it would be overwhelming. We can't give you everything at once. It's almost like they're saying we're spoon feeding you for your own good. Now, I don't know if that's for my own good or if that's for the collective's own good, but they're saying we're spoon feeding you because of your understanding, because of the lessons that you're learning and how you're evolving. You're coming to this next stage in your evolution and you're going to be able to learn more and understand more. But they're telling me the DNA is still changing. The crystalline structure is still changing. And as those changes are forming, then they're going to give us more to understand more of what's happening from a higher perspective. But they want us to refocus. They want us to focus and narrow, interestingly enough, narrow in on just this connection versus the bigger picture. Because they're going to show us the bigger picture. This is all a part of it. But focusing in, narrowing in on our relationship, narrowing in on the connection, because that is a vital piece and vital component of our mission. And the mission is so much bigger than what we can even fathom. It is the light against the darkness. That's just what they keep showing me. It is the true war. I just heard the true war, the battle against the darkness. We're lifting the veil. We're lifting the veil through our light. The shadow that has come across the planet, we're lifting that veil through our light, through our love. through us standing in our power. So what they're actually telling me is you have been through things on this journey and individually in your own path. So like with your divine counterpart and individually in your own path, that has brought you strength. That has brought you to this warrior like role. That they're telling me that was so that you could stand in your truth. That was so that you could stand firmly in your power and know what it is to stand in your power, to know what it is to embody this Joan of Arc energy and have faith not only in yourself, but have faith that the divine is guiding this, that the divine brought you out of darkness before, and now it is your turn to help others come out of the darkness. This is you standing in your warrior role. And now as you come into harmony with your divine counterpart, as you come into this sacred union, into this love, into this balance, it's those energies merging. Calling back all those pieces of yourself that you had scattered across lifetimes. Calling back all those soul fragments of yourself. All that pain. Healing all that pain in this lifetime so that you can step up into this warrior role. Step into the truth of who you truly are. And as you step into the truth of who you are, it's just an explosion of energy as you come together with your divine counterpart, because you're both doing it. You're both in alignment. So as you call back pieces of yourself and they do the healing and call back pieces of themselves, you're just becoming more and more whole again in your soul, standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity. And as you come together, it's just an explosion of love. And that's what I channeled in that channeled message for Twin Flames reading as well. It just feels like an explosion of love, and they're giving me the word supernova. It's a supernova. It's just an explosion that just ricochets across the universe. That love will just ricochet, the energy of that in the 5D as you come together in the 5D and above. They're actually giving me 9th, 11th, and 12th dimensions, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th dimensions, higher dimensions, higher than even the 5D. As you anchor into this sacred love with your divine counterpart, that love it's like a supernova of energy, and that energy, that energetic love just ricochets across the entire galaxy. Nowhere to hide. I'm hearing the darkness has nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. And it's birthing something new here. It's birthing, like, it's almost like it's birthing a new, okay, I don't know, like, astronomy, but they're giving me supernova, where something's exploding, but it's birthing, like, a new star, it's birthing, like, a new galaxy, it's birthing, like, a new world, something cosmic, they're giving me the energy, they're showing me an actual, like, supernova, but they're showing me, like, it's like a new world, it's like a new galaxy, it's like, they're showing me, like, a Milky Way, something new. This love is birthing something new, and like, I want to cry. It's so overwhelmingly powerful and full of love. It's like the Big Bang. It's this love is like creating the Big Bang, and it's not just one. It's not just one counterpart, but it's like as you're coming into it's not just one divine couple. It's these unions that are taking place. These waves that are on the leading edge here, this is what you're doing. This is your purpose, leading the way. Birthing. It's not just a new age, it is a new world. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna, hold on, let me just read this and see if there's anything here. The name Perpetua is derived from the Latin perpetuus, perpetuity, meaning continuous. When we find the courage to be true to who we are, a vitality returns to us. A voice that's both moving and compelling simply because it's authentic. Saint Perpetua's, oh boy, her words in her very personal and emotional diary were so impactful that 200 years later, the renowned church father Augustine would write about their beauty and truth. Suggests that there is no greater power than choosing to remain our authentic self in all circumstances. She's that person who remained loyal to her soul. And she urges us through her example to embrace the power of being authentic now. The authentic now, the authentic now. The present moment. The past in the past. It's that Big Bang energy. They're giving me that Big Bang energy. Calling back all those pieces of yourself in past lifetimes and future lifetimes. I've been channeling this for quite a while. Dimensions and timelines collapsing. There have been, okay, so I have the message from this. I'm going to use this as an example. I have been channeling this before. This is you here as your soul self in this lifetime right now. It is no coincidence that you are on this journey incarnated in this lifetime now. And what I've been seeing is it's almost like streams of light coming from all angles across the universe, just whooshing in to your soul self now, in this incarnation now, calling back all these fragments of yourself, timelines collapsing in on themselves, dimensions collapsing in on themselves, so that there's only this one moment here now, this one you here now, this one soul here now. And that's what they're showing me. This is the present moment. It is just the present moment. And what's happening is in the present moment, as these two divine counterparts come together, it's creating this explosion, like this big bang of energy that is just, it's an emergence. They're giving me the word emergence. It's an emergence of something new, the birthing of something new, and it's cosmic. It is cosmic. It's like a new world, like a completely new world. Okay. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm going to actually cut this off here, and we've given you everything. Okay, they're giving me everything that I feel like I've been allowed to receive right now. I'm going to cut this off here, and then we're going to do a Divine Feminine video. I feel like we're going to do like the 3D relationship stuff, the higher dimensional relationship stuff, but I feel like these were specifically channeled messages for the collective, for this union energy again. I don't know why I keep getting that, but it's big. It's big, you guys. It's big, and it's overwhelming, and it's cosmic, and it's greater than we can even fathom. Your relationship in the 3D is just one tiny speck of it. And if you feel the connection with your divine counterpart, especially in the higher dimensions, especially as you go within, you're understanding this. You're understanding this, but it's just such a small, it's like a microcosm of what is actually happening. What's actually happening. Because as within, so without. The 5D to the 3D is what they're giving me. It's just, you know, you're feeling the energies in the higher dimensions. You're feeling your union in the higher dimensions. You're feeling that coming together. But it's when you're physically united in union, because you're already in union in the 5D, but as it's filtering into the 3D, it's going to have such a massive effect. But it's not just marriage, and it's not just a relationship. It's not just romance. It's not just like what we, you know, envision and want in the 3D. It's having a cosmic effect. It's an energetic effect of the coming together in the 3D. That's what's important here. It's the energetic effect of the union, of being reunited. And it's massive. It is massive. And I do not know how to explain this energy that I'm getting, but it's huge. And it's just, I'm hearing the echo across the universe. That explosion of energy, that explosion of love, of pure divine love. It is God's love, it's Source's love, it's divine love. It's like that Big Bang love. And it is just, I'm hearing it echo across the universe. That love is echoing across the universe. This is big. Holy shit. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm gonna get to the, I need to take a break. I'm gonna get to the Divine Feminine reading, see what's going on in the head space, heart space, all that good stuff that we do. But this is big. This is big. These channel messages are big. And I know I keep saying that. I don't know how to articulate it. I don't know how to entirely decipher what it is that I'm feeling. It's like I feel the whole of the universe inside of me right now, and it is like, fuck. It is overwhelming. It is overwhelming. Not just this love, but the whole of the universe inside of me. And like, it's like they're giving me the feeling of just how big this is. Of just how big this is. And if you're connecting with my words, if you're connecting with the language, not the energetic language that's being portrayed through my words, then you're feeling this too. Then you are right along with this. Then you're right along with this. Then you're on the leading edge as well. This is big. This is massive. This is cosmic. Holy fuck. Whew. All right, you guys. I'm gonna I need to stop here. I need to stop here. I need to. Jesus. Okay. We'll be back.